Hey guys, welcome back to Binge Now. We made a list of the best Hallmark Summer Nights original movies for you. So here's our list from number 20 to number 11. Number 20, her pen pal. Victoria, played by Jansen, is an elite wedding planner who has a close-knit network of friends, and she is excited to be the maid of honor for her best friend's destination wedding in Paris. The wedding will take place in the City of Love, but Victoria is taken aback and feels a bit betrayed when her ex-boyfriend and the guy she was going to marry makes the announcement that he would be bringing a date to the wedding. As a result of Victoria's recent correspondence with her old pen buddy in France, Jacques Sass, she now has a new guest to bring to the wedding week with her. It is becoming more clear that Jacques and Victoria's long-standing puppy love may develop into something more substantial in the City of Lights as they spend more time together.
Well, then maybe Jacques could join us for a wedding activity. There's a welcome dinner tonight.
Number 19, Eat, Play, Love. Dr. Carly Monroe, played by Jen Lilly, is a veterinarian who has a deep affection for canines and a crush on the shelter's owner, Dan. As a result, she makes it a point to visit the local animal shelter as often as she can. Regrettably, he has consented to marry his attractive TV star fiancée and relocates to New York City. In light of the impending relocation of Dan's family, Dan's sister makes the decision to take things into her own hands.
Oh, she's the most adorable little thing I've ever seen. Oh!
Number 18, Rome in Love. Amelia Tate is a young woman from a rural community who endured the unimaginable tragedy of losing both of her parents at a tender age. As a result, the priorities in her life had to be readjusted. Instead of pursuing her ambition of becoming an actress, she was forced to give up those plans and remain at home to care for her sister. She ends up getting content with her life by becoming involved in local theatrical productions for fun and by owning a coffee shop. Then life deals her a few unexpected blows and provides another opportunity, which she seizes with both hands. She was not prepared for the unexpected journey that she is now on, which is a flurry of experiences that are both thrilling and terrifying. It is all that she could have possibly envisioned, as well as some things that she couldn't have imagined, along with some delightful surprises.
Where are you going? Yeah, what are you doing?
Number 17, Stranded in Paradise. An incoming storm makes it hard for Tess Nelson, Vanessa Marcille, to return to the United States from Puerto Rico, where she is attending a HR conference. She feels overwhelmed and underappreciated. Tucked up on an island in the middle of the storm, Carter, James Denton, is a charming fellow traveler who helps Tess open up to possibilities outside her desk job.
On the same floor as me? So are you just everywhere all the time?
I could say the same thing about you. I was here first.
Number 16, Summer in the Vineyard. Frankie and Nate have recently become involved in a relationship and are now making preparations for Summerfest, the most important annual event in the community. They can't contain their excitement about putting the vineyard and their new wine on the map. However, when a problem arises with the wine that puts everything in peril, the relationship as well as the collaboration will be put to the test.
It's not just all about the wine, it's about the heart.
Now that we're halfway through, make sure to hit that subscribe button as we bring out new videos each week. Number 15, Love at the Shore. With just 5 weeks before she needs to submit her latest juvenile book to her publisher, successful single mom Jenna Thompson, Amanda Rigetti, will have to turn her annual beach trip into a working one. A confident surfer named Lucas McKinnon, Peter Port, soon becomes the family's new next-door neighbor, cranking up the music at night and sleeping in late. His dog Tank is allowed to run around at will. Both of them begin to view each other in a new, more appealing way when they are alone for dinner one evening, despite their differences.
Oh, you're a writer. What do you write? Like novels or plays?
Teen fiction?
14, You Had Me at Aloha. Following the resignation of the host of a famous travel program, the network asked Paige Hutton to take over as host for the next season that would take place in Hawaii. She was completely unaware that she had also employed Ben Smith, a man who enjoys taking things to the furthest possible level. While these two new co-hosts argue about their divergent visions for the production of the show, they are forced to confront the reality that not only do they depend on one another to further their careers, but they also serve as a counterbalance to one another on and off the camera.
Did you know there are 137 Hawaiian islands?
Do any of them have cell service?
There it is. The I told you so. I knew it was coming.
Number 13, my one and only. The kind of woman who does not put herself out there for fear of being rejected or the worst possible outcome. Stephanie is the sort of woman. Because of this, her supervisors at the job search agency in Los Angeles where she works are conducting interviews for the vacant vice president post. She had been under the impression that the post was already hers. Because of this, she did not attempt to salvage the relationship with her ex-boyfriend Matt, who has since disclosed that he is engaged to another woman. Because of this, she explains to Donna, the head producer of the show, that it wouldn't be appropriate for her to participate in The Only, a reality dating show. Her friend Lisa, who works for Donna, had originally signed her up to compete for the role of Bachelorette in the upcoming season of the show. Donna gives Stephanie the job for this season in large part due to the fact that Stephanie does not believe in the fairy tale of finding love on a program like this, which is why Donna offers her the role. There is no doubt that Stephanie will have the time of her life on her adventure, and she may even discover the person she was meant to spend the rest of her life with.
No, actually it was my dad. He was the artist in the family.
Really?
Yeah, all those landscape paintings you see hanging in cabins.
Yeah?
Yeah, those are his paintings.
Number 12, All Summer Long. When Tia, Autumn Risa, finds out that her ex-boyfriend Jake, Brennan Elliott, has been employed by the restaurant as the chef, her dream job of captaining a dinner cruise is thrown into jeopardy. Will they be successful in launching a new venture, navigating the ocean, and navigating each other?
I'm the new captain of the Yellowfin.
This is awkward. I'm the chef.
Number 11, Baker's Son. When a ballerina from Bolshoi Ballet comes to visit the island of Windward, the resident baker Matt Daughtry is completely taken aback by her. Matt's baking goes from being mediocre to outstanding as a direct result of the inspiration he receives from this dancer. Because of his mouth-watering baked products, the local population on the island begins to see an increase in visitor traffic. When the dancer leaves Matt, he is left in a state of heartbreak, and as a direct result, his bread immediately loses all of its power and charm. The community jumps into action and begins assisting Matt in his search for a new inspiration, but everyone seems to ignore the most apparent candidate, Annie Mumford. Annie is not simply the proprietor of the neighborhood coffee shop, but she is also his closest confidant and greatest friend, and she has loved him all along.
You've seen this movie countless times and you cry at the end every time. I mean, you know they're gonna end up together, it's not exactly a secret.
What movie did you like best? What movie was missing on our list for you? Tell us in the comments. For our biggest fans, consider becoming a member for bonus perks and access. Don't forget to check out our merch store for the perfect binge-watching apparel. Be sure to like this video and subscribe if you're new to the channel. We put out new videos like this one every week. We'll see you for our next video. Thanks for watching.